So guys, this is a wreck, live example of a ship which has run aground and turned. And this is in the narrow channel. The thruster, bow thruster, stern thruster and the engines trying to keep her in one position. You see in the time lapse. We're going to be having a river transit this time. The name of the river is Boni River. It's going to be a 4 to 5 hour transit. So this is going to be amazing because you will see how this large vessel transits a river. So the river size is quite small. I made the passage so I know. I'm going to show you once I go inside, what's the route plan. But you will see the size comparison and I hope you all like the time lapse. So stay tuned for that. Just for your reference, we were here in Benin, somewhere over here. This is Cotonou, where we were anchored, and Nigeria, One, is somewhere here. So this is going to be the Boni town, which we are going to transit. And if you want a holistic view of where we are exactly, so this is Africa. Our coastal voyage is generally happening over here in the West African parts, and the rest is in Far East, these Chinese ports. And the shades of water have changed. As you see, there's dark blue over there, greenish over here. It's because of the cloud cover. So the color of the water changes as per the sky. So when it's dark clouds, it becomes good blue. When it's not good blue, it becomes greenish, darkish green blue. When it's clear, it becomes light blue. So this is something you will observe if you are coming and joining Merchant Navy.
Life on the western coast of Africa is always a challenge. The weather is never on your side, the port rotations are slow, and there is always a threat of piracy. But this is what makes the life of a seafarer adventurous and toughens one right down to the core of the soul.
So guys, this is a wreck, live example of a ship which has run aground and turned. And this is in the narrow channel, as you see. So that's the first time I'm also seeing a wreck. Right now we have to stop for this LNG vessel. As you see, it's going to turn around and there somewhere it's jetty, and then we proceed. So we are stopped right now. Isn't I still have steering? Yeah. So you guys see this engine is stopped, but we still have steering. That's because if you see the current is pushing us from behind 1 knot, northeasterly, same in our direction. And this over here are the 2 tugs pushing the gas tanker, and its maneuver is done. So we are slowly proceeding, waiting for our pilot. No information about that yet. So our pilot is supposed to be here. So we are around 3.6, no, not 3.6, but 3.7 miles away. So guys, this is the best day today because I'm taking this vessel as a dynamic positioning vessel, with controls from the thruster, bow thruster, stern thruster and the engines, trying to keep her in one position. You'll see in the time lapse.
Dynamic positioning is a controlled system to maintain a vessel's position and heading by using its own propeller and thrusters.
I was given the responsibility by the captain to put the vessel in a steady position by the help of the bow thrusters, stern thrusters, and the engines. And man, oh man, what a challenge this was. It's the first time in my career I have done something like this, so you can imagine how tough it could be to, have a big ship, not a very big ship, but a medium-sized ship, to be stationary at one particular place when there is current, wind, and many other factors, environmental factors. To add on, there were ships coming from the front, there were small boats on our starboard side, there was the coastline so close, and yet I managed to do it, and I feel very proud of myself today. I learned a lot, and this is why I joined this career, to get the experience of handling a ship on the high sea. We do that, but it's not so dynamic. We just go autopilot, steady course, and all of that. But this was a thing which captains do during their maneuvering alongside port or during the anchoring. So I feel so good, yeah, and we are still here. Another 2-3 hours to go. So see you all later in the port. I'm so happy, so happy. So looks like there's a change in plan. I have to go drop the anchor. There's some delay or emergency, I don't know, but I'm proceeding forward. Oh, all okay? Cape Town Bridge, standing by power station. Okay, Captain, we start lowering the starboard anchor.
Okay, keep it above the water, yeah? 1 meter above the water, 2 meters above the water, okay?
Yes, Captain. Chain now going from 12 o'clock medium to 12 o'clock long stay.
Very good. Now is the moment of truth, if it's holding or not.
So guys, here we are back again. That's the Bonny Town, a better view. If you remember in the morning, we were drifting close to this vessel with the bow pointed towards it. Now we are anchored in the opposite direction with the LPG tanker there. I'm going to go inside and give you all a closer look on the Ekdis as to how I did how I carried out the drifting today. So you just have a look. So guys, as you see, this is where I was doing the drifting with all the engines, thrusters, and then we got a message from port that we have to anchor. So it took a full circle, and now we are here, just close to the coastline, around if you see here, 0.482 nautical miles, like 4 cables is just out there. See, so good internet signal.
Come on guys, we need to heave up that anchor.
Captain, starting to heave up the anchor now. you see, it's a village kind of a port. That's where we're going to go alongside. Naman, how is going, huh?
Everything good.
All good?
Finish,
Guys, this is the first time you are witnessing a port with no gantry cranes. We have swivel mobile cranes. Right now loading on Maersk Valparaiso, as you see. And we're going to go somewhere ahead of her. Okay, guys.
Karan coming.
Thank you. Deepak, you're calling?
Yeah, coming to the office.
Yeah, on my way. Okay, guys. Nicely alongside 4 and 2 in the port of One. And we'll be here for the next 7-8 days. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. 6 on, 6 off. You guys is okay, yeah? You guys are safe. Yes. All right. Let's go, yeah? I always wished, to sail on a bulk carrier. Today I've got the opportunity to see it up close and personal. I'm going to show you what exactly is happening here. So here's the average size bulk carrier with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 cargo holds. As you see, the hatch covers are open right now and it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cranes of its own. So you see this is the cargo it is discharging and it is being packed straight onto these big trucks. And the men are inside. I don't know the mechanism exactly what's happening, but it's a hard job, guys. Like these guys are doing it manually by hands, picking up these packets, these white packets, and putting them onto the trucks from here to here. So what a life this is. So those of you who thought that bulk carriers are easy life, it is not easy for them. They are going to stay here for the next 5-10 days, 6 on 6 off for officers. This is my third day on 6 on 6 off here and I'm already tired. I don't know how these guys do it. But the good part about these bulk carriers is that you get to go ashore if it's a good port. This port has nothing for a long time and make a girlfriend or two perhaps. Just kidding, I don't know if that happens nowadays. But yeah, this is how the operations are. There are many other offshore ships behind it. As you see, these are all offshore ships. So that was the 3-day port stay we had in Pune. Not 3, exactly 4 days to be very frank. It was tiring. I couldn't vlog much because 6 on 6 off, guys, it's maddening. We have departed and now next port is in another 1.5 days. So if you all like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, share the video and I'll see you back from another day at sea.